Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Superpower TV. I'm not going to do numbers because I'm going to plan on doing this maybe once a week, so I might forget the numbers. So I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3 episode. Let's just keep it on the actual topic that I'm going to discuss. I hope you're very well. Gosh, my sentences just tend to blend into the others. So not that I'm nervous, I'm used to speaking in front of people, even though I'm just speaking into my computer. I know you're there. Hello, I see you. I hope you're very well. Okay, breathe. Yes. So many things I want to say to you. Just so much love I want to give. It's just the kind of mood that I'm in today. And that's what I want to talk to you about. If you want something to grow and expand, then you give it more love. It stands to reason. I've had a few people asking me recently about creating more of something in their life. So more money, more love, more amazing experiences. So one trick I've found, well, let's take money for an example. Thankfully, I've always been okay as far as money's concerned. Now, that doesn't mean to say that I haven't been at a stage where I haven't had a lot of money. That has been the case. And maybe the other end of the spectrum, not going quite far at the other end of the spectrum. I'm not going to go into financial things today. That's a bit too personal. But wherever I've been on the financial spectrum, I've always believed that things are okay and that things are going to be okay. And I've always focused on the money that's coming in and not the money that's going out. And I think that is something that's really key to allowing more money into your life. Because if you're just focusing on the bills, for example, when I did this for many, many years, keep a budget book, which is fantastic, and you can see what's going in and what's going out. I sometimes found that the colors that I was actually using on the book, so the money that's going out, if I put it in red or something that was a really glaringly obvious color, then I found that my eye would be drawn to that more. So I'd be more drawn to the stuff that was going out. Whereas if I use maybe a color that I loved, which is actually red, on the money that's coming in, then my eye was naturally drawn to that when I was doing like financial planning and a budget book and things like that. So whatever you're actually focusing on, you're going to give more energy to. So I'd say to you, focus on the money that's coming in and keep focusing on that. And that's not to say ignore the stuff that's going out. That's not what I mean. But focus more on what you want in your life. So that could mean in your relationship. So your husband, your wife, your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, friends even, or family. Focus on what you really love about them. The things that just make you glow and light you up about them, that you just think are amazing. Focus on that. Don't focus on the nag, nitpicking, the things that you don't want, but focus on the things that you want and voice them. Everybody likes compliments. Everyone likes to feel good. Tell them what you think about them. And that then brings in more of that stuff into your life. So it stands to reason. What you're actually giving the energy to is what you're going to focus on and see more of in your life, and you're going to allow more of that to come into your life as well. So I hope that makes sense to you. Just a couple of little tips today. And today I'm using the medicine card. So we're going to use the medicine cards today. So I'm going to choose an animal for you today. I don't know where you are in the world, but whether you celebrate Christmas or not, but it's very near Christmas. If of course you're listening to this or watching this video in June, then no, it's not very near Christmas. But as I'm recording It's very near Christmas, and I get so excited about it. And when I think of growing up during Christmas, and we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot, and it was just the happiest time. And yes, I used to get an apple and an orange in my Christmas stocking, and my nana used to joke about that that's the only thing that they got in their Christmas stocking growing up. But it was just amazing because fruit wasn't around after the Second World War, and it was a real treat. But yeah, still today my mum will give me an apple and an orange because I just loved it. It just harked back to the time when my grandparents were young at Christmas time. I'm very nostalgic. Maybe that's the reason why I love this time of year. Today's card is the lizard. The lizard is a real survivor in the most extreme of weathers, in particular, of course, extreme heat. So, what can the lizard teach us today? So, in the Native American traditions, the lizard is about dreaming. And the dreaming and the dream time is about visioning and spending that time with your inner self, with your inner wisdom and your intuition. It says lizards are the medicine of dreamers, whether dreamers, whether you dream of something else or whether someone else dreams about you. Dreamers can always help you see what needs to be looked at. So that can be your fears, that can be your hopes and dreams, or the very thing that you are resisting, but it's always following you around. I was speaking about this yesterday, that one reason why people will go and live abroad, and of course I'm one of them, is that they're trying to get away from something, or there's just something that they're not facing here. And there was, at the time, I could honestly say there were some unresolved family issues when I moved to Australia. I'm not going to go into them now. Of course, the person that I had the issues with is no longer here. And it did help me resolve a few things, but in actual fact, you can travel to anywhere in the world and your problems will still be with you. So that's something to think about. It's time to look at what is always here and following you around, whether that might be a hope or dream that you have, something that you've always wanted to do, or if it's an issue that needs to be resolved, or that a fear that you have. Is it the part of you that's trying to ignore it, and so it's always making itself known to you? The lizard is telling you to pay attention to your dreams and your symbols. So because it's the card of dreamers, pay attention to your dreams as well. Pay attention to what your dreams are telling you, like your actual sleeping dreams, I mean. Pay attention to what they're telling you. And you might want to pay attention if there's some kind of reoccurring pattern, or even log them down as you wake up. It's usually the dreams that we have closest to waking up that we actually remember. So pay attention to your dreams, sleeping dreams, but I also want to say pay attention to those things that you've always wanted to do, so those kinds of dreams as well, and also the things that maybe keep following you around if you have issues, things that keep presenting themselves to you that need to be resolved once and for all. An amazing card. I love reptiles. Just telling you this. I love snakes, lizards. Yes, beautiful animals. As are all animals. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope this wasn't just a ramble today. I just feel it was a bit one sentence into the other. But yes, I hope you heard what you need to hear. So thanks for listening, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.